directly to the forehead. e-rev, applied directly to the forehead.
e-rev is not responsible for any monitor-to-head related injuries. View at your own risk.
e-rev, applied directly to the forehead. e-rev, applied directly to the forehead.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of TWL 6v6, brought to you by none other than e-rev TV. This is week number 3 here on Turbine. It will be Cryptic going up against the Terribles, two of the top teams in the league right now, battling it out for supremacy and to go on undefeated. So right here, someone's O has got to go as both teams coming in at 2-0. I'm going to be your host tonight, Anger, and coming in for the first time, casting with me at least, so I'm going to be popping his cherry. Let me introduce Bait. Hello, Bait. How you doing, bro?
I'm doing pretty good there, Mr. Anger.
Outstanding, outstanding. We appreciate you stopping on by here, Bait, and helping out tonight, as we should see an interesting match here between these two teams. And I must admit, I only know a couple members from Cryptic, not really anybody from Terribles, but that's okay. So I'm not familiar with the team. But as we get things started here, and it looks like we have gotten things started very quickly here, as right now I'm going to go over the roster rundown as they're starting things off right now. First, for the Terribles, we have Fokker, Poopinators, Ed the Wolf. We have Tordana, Cake, and Volt, and they will be on the blue side. For Cryptic Gaming, we have Dart, Envier, It Is Green, Ghost Ayama, Infidel, and Lore, and they will be on the red side. So this should be a very entertaining match, and I must admit, I have not casted Turbine, so this is going to be, I believe, 20 or 30-minute halves. I forgot that portion, but nevertheless, it will be done in halves here, and the team with the most points at the end of both halves will be the winner. So right now, things are getting started here as rocket shots are coming off from the Terrible side, as it looks like Crypt is going to be the aggressor here, trying to get the plans here, as it looks like Dart as the medic now, pushing in along with two soldiers. They're coming into the left-hand side if you're coming from the red side main or the neutral area. So as they're moving in right now, they're just taking their time. So I'm going to take a look at the scout here for Cryptic as he's pushing in very slowly here. That is Lore. Lore coming in. He's taking that little height advantage there on the stairwell as he's moving in. Again, the two soldiers and the medic on the outside too. Lore's right as they're trying to push in very close here. Ghost picking up a kill on Volt there, and Lore is taken down very easily by a Fokker with the demo. So Ed the Wolf as the medic now pushing out with a demo here, and let's see what they can try to produce as they're pushing out of their spawn area, as they're reaching the neutral area. As look, oh, great shot there from Fokker, takes out It Is Green, lit him up like a light bulb, and Ed the Wolf has the Uber ready, as again the Ed the Wolf with the demo moving in. He had some scout here from his from the Terrible side here, and here we go. We have an Uber charge here from Ed the Wolf, and along with a Fokker as they're moving in. Oh, takes out the dispenser and also Infidel at the same time. Ed the Wolf is bleeding out. He only has 4%. The scout right now from the Cryptic Gaming almost had it, but nothing going there. The plans here from Ed the Wolf is going, so let's take a look at Ed here, or excuse me, Fokker, as he's moving out. Ed the Wolf got destroyed there. Fokker as the demo man getting his sticky boost rocking, as he has some backup here for the scout, and maybe the Terribles here will take an early 1-0 lead here, Bait.
Yeah, I've got to say the Terribles are running some awkward strats. Normally they have two soldiers, but they're relying on that demo man and that engineer to block out their points and trying to use scouts as running that intel back and forth.
Alright, so we have 1-0 here, early lead for the Terribles, and it is just the beginning of this first half here between the Terribles and Cryptic Gaming. Now, if you want to get your shoutouts across the airwaves, you can do that by going to pound e-rev on the Game Surge network and hit up myself, Anger, as I am in the IRC as we speak. So sometime during the match, I will get those shoutouts across the airwaves. But in the meantime, just sit back and enjoy the action here between these two top teams right now, early in this TF2 6v6 week number 3 contest. So, right now we're going to take a look at Fokker as they're just holding back along with the engineer, and the engineer for the Terribles today will be Poopinator. So right now he's just trying to get himself situated. Right now we're going to take a look here, Mayday, while we switch back to the red side, which is Cryptic. Ghost Ayama along with the medic, two soldiers and a demo trying to move in along with the scout. Now the scout has joined the action here. for the red side Cryptic as they're trying to move in to the Terribles plans area. As right now they're trying to get into that area, and as they're moving here, you see anything different? As the scout has taken it now. Oh, Heat Lord gets lit up there. Nice shot there from Volt with a nice rocket shot. So right now they're trying to prevent him here. We have a soldier here with the plans here as they're moving out. He's going up against the medic. Oh, he gets taken out, and the Wolf gets lit up there by Ghost. And here they go. We have Dart, and along with, it looks like Cake now has taken it for the Terribles. So right now they're going to be fighting one another. Cake is taken out, so the plans have been dropped here. Nice shot from Ghost. Ghost is going to be camping now along with Dart. So let's take a look here at the as Ghost right now loses it, as he's still holding out the blue plans there, and it is green. Will tie everything up 1-1 here, Bait, early off. So this looks to be a back and forth action thus far, and very exciting for the people here, Bait.
It is very exciting. We got the scouts running around doing stuff, got demos, everything is rocking. Right now, Red's doing a very good job trying to make sure they don't cap that so they can stay 1-1.
We have taken the enemy in hand.
Yeah, right now, is there anything surprising you thus far from either side? Let's first talk about the Terribles and how they just lost that round there. Did you see any weakness in their defense there, or was it just pretty much the way Cryptic just came in there and just forcibly took the intelligence?
Well, they got the sentry down nice and fast, so that means that they could just roll in there without having to worry about that sentry trying to pick everybody off. But with Terrible running 2 scouts, they don't exactly have the most firepower to block off Red's push from their Uber or nothing.
All right, and Cryptic right now, looks like, at least from my point of view, I think they just kind of like took that first blow from Terribles, and really I think they recovered nicely, and they've really hit back now. So this round is really key here to hopefully try to change the momentum, at least for Terribles. You want to get this round and try to bring that momentum back to you, so hopefully they can do that here. But right now, the fight is taking place just on the outside of the Terribles area. And the Terribles have the intel, but they're getting lit up here. So as I'm looking around here, just Bolt gets taken out. Poopinator has it, and Poopinator gets it in their favor. So both sides get the intel. So it is now 2-2. As I lost the sequence there from Cryptic as they were fighting back and forth there, and they were getting their intel over there. So right now it is 2-2, and this is a very, very fast-paced game here. A lot of action taking place from both sides. So we're gonna have to be really aware here, especially myself. Again, that's the first time I've casted this map, so a lot of fast action here. Bait.
Well, good thing is Cryptic's going to be holding off pretty well. They've got their engineer building up right in the middle point. It's going to make it very hard for the Terribles to walk out there without a good demo man. Got to get a good push back and clear out all the red before they can get that down.
Yeah, is this, now, as I'm looking at the Terribles with their placement of the sentry here, seems like it's kind of unopened, but a good place here, because once you go through the either corridor there, you're going to get hit with that sentry. Now, let's take a look here, if you could, Bait, at Cryptics. What type of defense, again, you were talking about the sentry. They pretty much said to Terribles, we're going to take control of that center area and gain ground from there and push in. And really nice move here from Cryptic, really working from the neutral to the Terribles side of the map.
Yeah, they're doing a very good job. With that control of the center, they can constantly push and constantly keep going at blue, which if they don't do a good job killing off the reds, they're just going to easily start taking that intel, and it's going to be pretty quick. They're going to start building up that point advantage.
Absolutely here. As I'm going to take a look at here at Ghost, we do have Ghost right now with the rock, excuse me there, as I was choking, I was drinking some water there. Ghost right now trying to get some shots into the Terrible side. Right now we have Infidel with that sentry kill. So the sentry placement here for Cryptic, very key. Takes out 2 Terrible's members there. And right now we have Ghost along with It Is Green moving into the Terrible side right now. Again, we do have the sentry placement, but the demo man right now, nice job by Envier trying to take it out. Nothing going there, but he's pooping there, trying to save himself, not just besides the sentry. Here comes the demo here. He is going to take this sentry out. Very nice job there. Nice Uber charge here as the scout is going to take the intel. He's trying to get it there. Counter Uber here from Cryptic here. Here comes It Is Green. Green's got it. Green's getting lit up and gets taken out by the sentry from Poopinator. He got that level 1 up very quickly there to save the intel for the blue side as he gets his little dance on there, as right now We have Ed the Wolf along with Fokker. Fokker coming out, and that is not Mr. Fokker from the Fokkers. It is Fokker from the Terribles as he's trying to get his demo shots going here as he's shooting off from his side here. We do again have the up there goes the teleporter there, taken out very easily, but Cryptic had that up there for a little while there, and I'm surprised Terribles didn't try to take it out a little sooner. But nevertheless, they did do that. So Fokker right now moving into the neutral area. We do have a scout, so Mayday, why don't we take a look here at Volt. Volt's going to be moving into the main area. Let's see how he can get in there. Hopefully he can get in there very quickly. As he does, he takes out the level 1. He does have help here as a Cake takes it, takes the intel, nothing going there, takes out both scouts. So the plans, or excuse me, the intel is laying off just to the side here. So again, the score 2-2 here early in the first half between Terribles and Cryptic Gaming here, babe.
Well, that spy's doing a very good job. He obviously took out all of that engineering equipment that was blocking them from getting out to the main point. He tried to take the intel, but that pathway that he took right up there, right all by that spawn area, is probably not the best idea to go, because ideally they have the spawn right there. They can get their health back, and that gate right there, as you saw, the demo just stickied it up, and now that intel's stuck right there. I don't think they're going to get it.
Well, Volt made Dart here release the Uber charge probably a little sooner than he anticipated, but so nice job there. Even though Volt gets taken out by It Is Green, good job by making Dart pop that a little sooner. So that's going to be something to watch for. So right now, as we're looking up here, we have 2 soldiers, a scout and a med here just on the outskirts here in the neutral of the blue side, and that again is terrible. So we have a spy here, Tordana as the spy here, as we're going to look at him in action. Let's see what he can do here as he's coming around. I think he's going to go for the medic. No, he's not. He's going to go for the intel. Oh, and he gets lit up there by Imbier. Imbier takes him out with those sticky placement. Good job there. So the plans right now, just on the outside of the Cryptic site's roll-up door there, as you can probably see it in the neutral area. So let's see if the Terribles can take advantage of that. Right now, we're going to go to War Room. This is a feature that we didn't have last week, and right now we're going to tune in. Let's go to Terribles War Room, Mayday. Let's go there now.
Go this way. Come back. They're charged too.
I think that's stickies on it now.
We have taken the enemy in
What the Hey, come on.
They Ubered a little farther back, but just keep reloading.
We have taken the enemy in
Oh, you touched it.
Cancels your Uber.
You kicked it up.
I just went touch it.
That's cool.
I killed their demo, so they don't have any stickies on it, but still got whole soldiers.
They're making a push. Ed, come down here.
Fuck. Their soldiers have like 1/3 health in the middle. Pick it up, Cake. Oh fuck. You're a scout going in there, like, I know touching the thing is your priority, but like, definitely start shooting the medic. Nice guy. Volt! Damn it! Where is it?
It's right outside our door. It keeps on itching. How long has it been down, honestly?
They're running the spy, I think. I just ran into something in the fence.
No, you run into stuff in the vents all the time. I think that's just cool.
Oh, they Ubered. Nice. Oh, that's so good.
Good deal.
Yeah, here they go.
Holy fuck, they're in our ship. Alright, I'll just grab this.
The enemy
We have ours.
our intelligence.
It's down right outside the door.
I have an Uber. I need to go get your
Our intelligence.
Protect that intel.
Alright, we're back to live action here. As right now Ed the Wolf along with the engineer Poopinator trying to get a level 1 set up here, and some stickies are around their intel as they're trying to guard it here in the neutral area. A lot of action taking place around where the intel is dropped for the Terrible side. If you could take a look there, I mean, oh my goodness, there's just a complete bloodbath there, Bait, as just everything was going on. I mean, bats, you had wrenches out, shovels, stickies. I mean, it was just all out action there. As right now, the blue side, the Terribles have picked up the intel. The Terribles now, as the medic has it, and let's see what Ed the Wolf can do here as the opposing. Oh, what a shot! As Ghost had the intel also, and he got taken out. As right now we have Fokker right now moving in. Let's see if he can get this. He does. It is a 3-2 lead here, as a lot of action took place there while we're in War Room. And here goes the scout now. Tordano's going to get the free points, as he's going to get this in their favor, and he does. It is now 4-2 in the favor of the Terribles, and what a change in the action here. Bait, as really the Terribles taking a very early lead here, 4-2, and I'm not sure if people would be surprised with this, but knowing how Cryptic plays, I'm a little stunned here by this play from the Terribles, doing a very good job here thus far, my friend.
They are. They did a quick turnaround. They made it a pretty far off game, but now it's coming back. But they're running the awkward strats of they're not having a heavy defense. They don't have big 2 soldiers. They don't have a heavy, but their scouts are doing a great job, and that spy is really screwing with them, and it's just causing chaos.
Well, right now Cryptic Gaming picked up another round there, and it is now 4-3. Just a little bit over, well, close. I would just say a shade under 5 minutes left here as the time winds down here in the first half. In case you're just joining us, this is a TWL 6v6 no crits league match here between Cryptic Gaming and the Terribles, and it is now 4-3 here in the favor of the Terribles. As right there, Poopinator with his Sentry taking out Ghost. So level 3 set up there, as Ed the Wolf along with a Fokker. Fokker is moving out right now in the neutral area as the demo. And let's see if he can take out that scout. Lore backing off there as he's bleeding a little bit. He's going to need to recover here. As right now we do have It Is Green in the open. Here comes Green and Volt. Volt going up against Green. Back and forth here. Looks like Green's going to get some medic relief as Volt gets taken out, and It Is Green is dominating the little flag on top of his head, letting Volt know that he is just whipping his ass. As Fokker right now is coming out. It Is Green takes him out there, and the intel has been dropped here as Fokker has dropped it. So It Is Green doing some work here. As we take a look at the e-rev scoreboard early off here, we have Ed the Wolf as the medic with a total combined score of 29. We have Fokker as the demo man with 25. Cake also with 25 as the scout, and that is for the Terribles. For Cryptic Gaming, we have Dart as the medic going 41. Imbier with 33, and Ghost coming in with 28. So right now, looks like the Infidel, along with his Cryptic members here, are moving out. He's trying to get that level 1 set up again in the neutral area. Again, the score is 4-3 as they're pushing in. There goes the sentry gun from Poopinator, as there is an uber charge here from Imbier and Dart. Let's see if they can get this going here. As right now, as they're trying to move in, let's see what transpires from this. Nothing going on there. As they're moving out, they're just trying to take out the little stuff, as it looks like Laura has picked up the intel. Laura now making his way back to his home. Let's see what happens here, as he's going to get that in, and he'll get this pretty easily here and tie everything up. Or actually, no, Cryptic gets that into favor, but in the meantime, Terribles takes it back, so they still retain that one run round leader here, or 1 point lead, 5-4 now in the favor of the Terribles. So they're still holding on to this lead, even though it's by inches, but they're still doing it here, and really probably frustrating Cryptic just a little bit, I would say here, Bait.
Yeah, well, it is very frustrating when you constantly are getting their point, getting that intel back and forth, and then every time you get it there, they just come back and get it one themselves. And they're constantly in your base, ruining everything, as you can see.
Yeah, absolutely. Right now, we're going to head to Cryptic Gaming's War Room, so Mayday, let's go there now.
Watch out, make them pop.
Dude, come in spawn right now.
Yeah.
Man. A demo medic comes right in spawn.
Sentry guns down, go for it, Lore.
We have taken the enemy intel.
Nice, guys. Nice.
This is our chance, guys.
Medic pop by himself. Medic pop by himself, guys.
Just either side, either side. Oh wait, no, go garage, go garage.
Go garage, go
Medic's
garage.
dead.
I'm getting chased.
Kill them, kill them. Kill the scout, good job.
Going right tunnel. It's clear now.
Right
Going
tunnel, right
either tunnel.
It's right outside spawn.
Alright, I'll get it, I'll get it. Dart go with Ghost.
Alright.
I don't know why.
Moving up and cap. Me and Ghost are spawn. Me and Ghost are their spawn.
Oh, god damn, there's still a scout out there. He has 1 hit point. No one specified
Lord
spawn.
did it. Just grab it. Touch it.
Yeah, he just round spawn.
No, come on.
Alright, guy. Alright, good.
No, no. Where are you going? Where are you going? Push in. Where are you going?
Alright. Bad.
Alright, we're back now as the time dwindles down here, less than a minute to go. Everything is all tied up there. So Cryptic has got to feel good about themselves here. They were just getting, I believe, a little frustrated, but they were still in the game. But it seemed like every time they tied it up, we had the Terribles extending it and holding that 1-point lead. Right now it is all tied up 5-5 here as we're getting close to halftime. As right now there's just a shade over 30 seconds here. And right now it looks like we have Tordana trying to move in, but oh, he gets lit up by Ghost. Ghost had the intel, but he dropped it there, so Tordana said no to that and took him out with a nice shoddy placement there. So again, 5-5, and I think both teams are content here to take this into halftime with the tight score here, Bait. But we'll see here if anything can happen in the last 10 seconds here, bro.
I don't think anything's going to happen, but it is always good to go into a half at least at an even pace with the other team, so you know that you can, you have a chance.
Yeah, absolutely here as we're in overtime action here. Let's see if they can pick up the intel, and they do, so something might happen here. Envier has picked up the intel. Oh, he gets taken out again, once again by Tordana. Tordana doing work right now as the scout, and he's got a couple saves there, taking out the enemy while they had the intel. So nice job there, and let's see here if the Terribles now can really do some damage here and pick up the intel. They're moving in, but it looks like, yep, we have Cake here. As Cake now is going to be going up against Infidel. Infidel going up against Cake, and Infidel gets the least of them, but Envier, nice backup, and takes out Cake there with a nice stickies. So it is still remains a 5-5 again in the overtime of the first half, as right now the time should be about to close. And as both teams going back and forth with the demos, sticky placements getting set up here from both demos, as Falker along with Envier just really trying to do that. And again, Poopinator with a nice Sentry level 3 placement here, and really showing some havoc towards Cryptic, and they're having a hard time trying to get that, or at least touch the intel. And that is it, 5-5 at the end of the first half. So very good half, very fun, and very entertaining, and hopefully you guys out there in Cyberland are enjoying this. And if you're watching the archive, hope you guys are enjoying the first half. Again, 5-5 here as these two teams tied it up. And Bait, if you're Cryptic Gaming, you got to feel good. You tied it up there. What are you telling your team if going into the second half? You got to feel good, right?
Well, as they were down at the beginning, I mean, you came back, you did well, you came back and you got 3 points while they got 1. They were ahead 4-2 at one point. So coming back with 3 points, you got to know that you can easily take on this team and make it your favor and win this match.
All right, we're going to look at the e-rev scoreboard really quick here. For Cryptic, we have Dart as the medic with a total combined score of 51. We have Envier as the demo coming in with a 50, and Ghost as the soldier coming in with a total combined score of 36. Those are your top 3 scores for Cryptic. As for the Terribles, we have Cake as the scout coming in at 42. Ed the Wolf as the medic coming in at 39. And Fokker as the demo man coming in at 31, and that is the top 3 for the Terribles. So right now it is 5-5. Things slowing here, at least for the shout-out portion of it. I have no shout-outs, but that's fine. We'll just keep things rolling here, as it looks like one member went to go take a number 1, so he's going to do his business here, as we're going to be waiting for him. But again, very fast-paced, and a lot of things were happening. We were focusing on one thing there, Bait, something else was happening in the background, and really we're going to have to watch a lot of that there, as again, this is a fast-paced map, and I like maps like this that really provide a lot of action, not just for us, but also for the viewers. I mean, I'm sure it's pleasurable to watch, and I'm sure it's probably a little difficult for Mayday to catch up with everything, as things are just happening so fast, you know what I mean?
Yeah, a small map's constantly going to be having some action, got some soldiers going to be blowing things up. The fun thing to watch, though, that spy was really doing a great job of making sure that they were able to have that middle point without having to use their Uber, so they could save it for trying to get to that intel. And that was really nice of him.
All right. Well, I was talking to Volt from the Terribles earlier today, and he was telling me that this team was established in November of last year, so they're a fairly new team. And they played various leagues, and obviously they play here at TWL. So they're doing good things. They're gelling together very well here. They got 6 solid members here. They got a couple other reserves, but their 6 solids are always there. So he feels positive about the future for this team, at least for TF2. So that's always a good deal when you're a new team, that you have your solid members and really showing up and really giving you the foundation. So good job there. They beat Uber Melons last week 7-3 on the well. So they're doing good things there, so they really need to pick up this win and keep that momentum going. As for Cryptic Gaming, they are also coming in at 2-0. They took out Red Flag last week. They beat them 7-2. They clubbed them like a baby seal, so they took care of business. So again, this is why we have the 2 top teams fighting it out right here early in this league. So again, like I was saying earlier, Bait, someone's always got to go, and the way that both teams are playing, they're going to make it tough for either side here to really pull out the win. And this is going to be a nail biter, and I will not be surprised to see this to go into overtime once again and see who comes out on top. But really, I think the key here it will be that spy, like you were discussing, and possibly the scout play, because once the scouts get in there, they're going to have to make their way out. And so far, pretty much, they've had a pretty safe passage out of either side's area, and really, got the points for their side. So, we're just waiting to go here.
As you said, the O needs to go. Actually, I was looking up last night, and both teams are actually undefeated as of all their rounds. I mean, they're in CEVO A, both went 1-0, both finished, both rolled the team they played, 5 map wins. That was nice of them, but both these teams are extremely good, and it's good to see that they're sticking together, and hopefully they can make that push into CEVO P or something and try and pick up on the topper teams.
All right, just let them know that we are ready, and looks like they're going to get things rocking and rolling here as they're trying to get the thing started here. Make sure we're waiting for. Looks like we're waiting for Cryptic to start the server up, and they have. So all right, we're ready to rock and roll here. As for this is going to be the start of the second half, and away we go. So let's see what here happens, and let's see who takes the first lead out of their spawn. Good luck, have funs by both teams here in chat. So let's go here. And off the bat here, we're going to have a spy, and it is going to be Tordana. Tordana's going to wreak havoc here once again, and he's going to start that very soon. So why don't you take a look at that, as I'm going to look at the Cryptic side here, as it looks like they're just going to try to get their Uber set up here. 2 soldiers and a medic on the left-hand stairwell coming from the blue side main. And we have a demo on the right, and that is Imbier. So again, everything is all tied up 5-5, start of the second half, and Tordana has picked up the intel. So let's see what Tordana is going to do here, as I'm going to float around and look for him, as Tordana gets taken out by Infidel as the scout. So the intel is right back, and really Tordana didn't get anything done with that. So here comes Cryptic now, as Dart right now is coming in with It Is Green and Ghost. Ghost right now going up. It Is Green and Ghost. Nice combo kill on Volt. Just totally raped him there. And he took out, it just blew up his whole body. Stickies just all around the Cryptic side, but nothing result from that. So right now we have again Ghost and It Is Green trying to move in. Intel right now. There's a level 3 here for the Terribles, just laying off to the side here. It's kind of open, and I'm very surprised that it is that open, and it gets taken out very quick there by Imbier and Dart. So here comes Imbier. Imbier has the intel in his hands. Let's see if he can make it out. We have an Uber charge here from the Terribles. Nothing going there, and that is stopped as Volt takes out Imbier and got some revenge there. So the intel now for the Terribles is just laying out just a little bit outside of their area here, as there should be no problem defending that. And as we're looking now, we have looks like Ed the Wolf and Volt right now moving into the Cryptic side, as level 3 is placed right pretty much on the edge of the square portion of their main here, and it's kind of in between, overlooking both inside areas to the left and right, the corridors. So kind of in the open, and I guess really, Bait, that it doesn't matter if it's in the open because it's going to get taken out anyway if you have a good demo man or soldier.
Yeah, with that Uber and that demo, he's going to come in and break it apart real nice and quick. So they leave it there just for the scouts to make sure that those scouts can't just constantly keep backcapping them. But with Red right now not running either two soldiers, they have to leave that demo man back to help protect their engine while he sets up. So that one soldier isn't really going to be able to take a level 3 sentry unless the engineers know where to be found.
Right, and right now we have Cryptic right now. They're going with a medic, demo, engineer, soldier, scout, soldier, and that is their lineup, whereas it's pretty much the same for the Terribles. The only thing that's changed is that they have a spy, and that is Tordana. He's going to be the utility player for the Terribles. So, again, he's doing a good job, and I know you've been keeping an eye on Tordana. He hasn't quite lit it up yet, but at least in the first half he did some damage, so I'm sure sometime during this match he'll cause some havoc here for Cryptic. But in the meantime, Cryptic has really put the brakes on him. And let's see if they can keep that going. Cryptic right now is still on the outside of the neutral area, and it looks like they're going back to their main here, as it looks like we have a scout, and there is exactly why you have that sentry gun. Infidel taking out Cake, and you called it right there, babe, basically for the scout. So good placement there as Imbeer gets taken out by Volt and Ed the Wolves. We're going to see a lot of action here in the middle neutral area. Shots being fired from both demo mans, as it looks like we have Ed the Wolf retreating a little bit with Volt as they're moving back, and oh, what a shot from Volt, taking out Lore there and lights up Lore. We're going to go to War Room right now. We're going to head right back to the Terribles War Room. Let's go there now.
Their NG was...
See, that's what I'm talking about. Staying together. Once we see their medic dead,
you can Uber me, and then when I shoot 4 rockets, Uber Fokker, okay?
Okay, close to going. Fox, ready? I've got it, Fox.
Got it, I'm going.
Go, I'm right behind you.
Holy fuck. Nice.
Thank you, Demo, for the speed boost.
It's gonna hit you.
Yeah, I know.
I'm out of his range.
Get that medic. Nice.
I made it.
You guys want a turtle like crazy right now?
No, turtle. Just stay together. Everyone stay together. Find the medic and just get there.
Medic's coming in.
They're pushing in.
They're definitely gonna push. Nah, they got an Uber.
Oh, I'm going around behind them.
The demo's in the middle.
So I'm gonna have to.
They popped over. Yeah,
nice, Fokker, I like it. Nice, Fokker, I like it.
Shit, sentry in the middle.
They got a sentry.
Stop the end. Did we stop it?
Yeah, we stopped it.
We're back.
Fokker killed
All the brutality that took place around the red spawn. When I got around the intel, jeez, man, just a lot of blood and guts everywhere, a lot of bottles just breaking over the domes. This game cracks me up so much. It's just so funny. The physics of the bodies, the way they fall, but oh man, that's why I love this game so much, Bait. There's so much action, and right now, the Terribles picked up a round, so now it is 6-5 in their favor. And what you're seeing right now is what's standing out to you right now, Bait, from either side?
Well, I mean, there's one guy in particular that did something extremely well that helped get the push for Terribles, and that was Cake. Now, he only has 2 points. I mean, he hasn't killed anybody, but what he did was he put pressure on their medic, and he dodged a demo man and 2 soldiers who were firing at him, and he made them pop their Uber, which made it so that the Terribles had Uber, and they could go in and push and get that cap.
Well, right now, one of the things that I'm seeing, and they're having Cryptic does pick up the intel, and it is green. but it seems like their soldiers are picking up the intel more than their scouts, as you're going to see It's Green take it there. Nice job there. He drops it for Lore. Lore looks like he's going to get this back in time and get around, but a lot of soldier work now. Again, I apologize, I'm not familiar with the soldiers and how they work on this one, but I know the scouts are very critical on this, and I didn't think the soldiers were as critical, but the scouts there, Lore, picking up the intel. So is that surprising to you, or is that pretty common there, Bait, for the soldiers?
It's pretty common when you have, I mean, you got two very good soldiers from Cryptic. I played them a couple times, and when they're pushing in like that and their scouts are constantly down, you have the soldiers, they can grab that intel and then they can rocket jump, which is faster than the scouts, so they can rocket jump, get past it, and then when they do die, then the scouts then come in and pick that intel up.
Well, right now we do have some spy work here from Tordana, and he's going to lodge that Uber there, and Tordana gets lit up pretty easily by Imbier, and he defends the intel there. So right now Cryptic picked two points in a row there, and it is now 7-6 in the favor of Cryptic, doing a nice job, and the soldiers here for Cryptic, and that's going to be It Is Green and Ghost just putting in a lot of work here, just being straight up G's right now, and really carrying this team, and given the opportunity to get that intel for their scouts, and Lord just cleaning up the mess and taking it back to their main and capturing that point. So a lot of work done here, and you got to get a lot of love to Dart as the medic, because he's the one keeping them alive and doing a nice job here. So kudos to him also. So let's see if they can keep this going here and continue on with the work here, Bait.
Tordana, if you just noticed, just ruined an Uber with two nice backstabs on a soldier, and he then got the medic. That was a great job by Tordana.
Well, this is what you were talking about. He was causing havoc in the first half, and Tordana looks like he's possibly might be coming back alive here and being a factor in this match. Right now we have Cake taking out Ghost there. Cake is trying to light up the board here with his scout. Shoddy here trying to go up against the demo of Imbier. There's a spy here, and it looks like Tordana. Cake does take out Imbier, and Tordana now just laying off to the side a little bit. Hopefully he's going to try to come in here as he cloaked, but looks like his cloak's going to come out. Volt right now at the soldier, trying to give some defensive support here. It looks like we're going to have a Cryptic just on the stairwell here, trying to get their Uber ready. Dart and It Is Green is probably going to do some more damage here as Laura is moving back to his main. So let's possibly take a look here as possibly the intel be taken here. Nope, Infidel's got this puppy on lock here with his level 3 sentry. So right now Cryptic has it pretty much done. Cake moving in. Cake, this is not going to look good for Cake as he's bleeding big time there, and he gets taken out by Imbier and a combo deal from Laura as the demo. So right now, again, the score is 7-6 in the favor of Cryptic. So right now, we're going to hit the Cryptic Gaming's War Room. Mayday, let's go.
Ah! Let me get help. Then just go. Fuck it, let's go.
Oh, spies in vent. Spies in vent.
Kill him.
Harder. Nice.
Oh,
Yeah, let's roll.
Let's go, let's go.
What's this guy?
Shot me, FD, blow it up, please. Dart. Dart, I'm right behind you. I need you.
I'm about to do it.
Good thing.
Ah, scout behind. They popped, by the way.
They popped on the point. Right, I touched it. It's just right where we're looking. Spy on our stuff. Hit the spy and then...
They popped, so that's cool.
They're gonna be pushing out now.
That means they can't... Well, they can't kill the sentry.
That's fine if they don't have Ubers.
Yeah, they already popped.
Infidel's the only one up. I'm up in now. Lord,
They're going to be making a push. I'm up
Charge and
2.
spawn, Ghost. Charge and spawn, Ghost. Ghost. Charge and spawn. In spawn.
Yeah, you have to defend on the inside.
How?
Didn't see him coming.
Soldier coming. Get there. Come on.
It's fully buffed.
Soldier going out intel hall. Soldier going out intel hall.
Give me 5 seconds. I need to jump. I need to jump.
Go.
They handed it off.
They handed off to a scout. There's no way.
All right, we're back to action here as Tordana is going to clear it up and tie everything up. It is now 7-7 as Tordana cleans that up. So as we get down here, just about 8.5 minutes left in this match. Again, this is the second half as things are going to start tightening up here between these two teams. Again, both teams undefeated early in this league play, and both teams come in at 2-0. So very critical here to keep the momentum up in this league and take it into the next week. Again, it is 7-7. 8 minutes left as we're going to take a look at Tordana as the scout. Again, big-time utility player for the Terribles. He's getting lit up here as it looks like the intel has been taken, and Laura once again has taken it. So Cryptic Gaming right now has somewhat of a control here as they're possibly trying to get it out of the Terribles main. Laura right now bleeding off a little bit. Hopefully the medic can get it on him after he gets his Uber done. Laura moving out to the neutral area, and he is there now. As he was trying to go for the meds there, nothing there as Poopinator with the level 1 takes him out there. The intel has been dropped. Let's see if the Terribles can defend that here, Bait, as again it is all tied up 7-7.
Well, it's out in the middle, so that means that the scouts are going to be constantly able to go out and get that. With the Terribles running not two soldiers, they don't exactly have the greatest amount of pushing power, but what they're doing is they're killing off all their people pretty good. Cryptic's not having an answer for that, for Tordana, so it seems.
Well, Lore there under the spy, he went back to his usual kid there, tried to pick up the intel, but he didn't quite get it done. But we do have a soldier here, and here comes a boom. Saw nothing. Oh, he almost had it. Ed the Wolf almost had it, but nothing going there. It is still tied 7-7, and Green gets taken out by Tordana. Great work. Tordana gets lit up himself, but he did save it before he got put to death there. And Imbier has picked up the intelligence, and he picks up the round here for Cryptic. So Cryptic now has gone to the lead here, 8-7. Just 6.5 minutes to go here as Ed the Wolf is moving in right now with the Uber charge. Let's see what he can do with it. They're trying to get that level 3. It is down there. Infidel's dispenser and level 3 has been taken out. Let's see if they can get the intel, but no, they've been backed off here from Imbier as the demo along with the two soldiers for Cryptic as they're moving out. So it is Green and Ghost doing some work here, really defending their area as the red side, the Terribles, had to retreat a little bit, and Laura was right there again and gets taken out. And Cake has picked up the intelligence here, so let's see here what Cake can do. As we're moving around, pressure from both sides being applied here, and the defense is really has to be working big time. As I'm going to take a look here at Cake for the Terribles as he's taking a look here on the, great, he gets taken out by Ghost. Ghost defending both sides along with It Is Great. So the blue side intel on the second floor there. Nice clutch save there from the soldiers, and both soldiers. If I had to pick Iron Man of the match, the two soldiers right now would be on top of my list because they have saved this team from time and time again for Cryptic as the Terribles are trying to get into this, chop into this defense, and they have really saved them here big time, Bait, and really picked up the intel when they needed it.
Yeah, what the thing is that I find awkward is that Cryptic's running their engineer out to that main point trying to make sure that they secure that middle room, but leaving that intel right there, as you can see, Tordana just picked it up. They can pick it, but if that engineer runs back to that intel room and stayed there, then I don't think Terribles would have been able to take that the intel and bring it here.
Yeah, again, the score 8-7 here in the favor of Cryptic. As right now the Cryptic's intel is just on the outskirts of the Terribles main here, and right before you get into the neutral area. So let's see what they can do here as for Cryptic, trying to move in. Sticky's being placed here by Fokker along with the medic backup from Ed the Wolf. And right now trying to get some shots into the Cryptic's defense. And here comes an Uber charge. I'm very surprised they came in early with this, but here comes a counter Uber from the Terribles. Now they're going back and forth here as they're trying to push in, try to take that level 3 out. Here comes the demo Stickies. Can he do it? No, he can't. Oh, yes, he can. He just really made me a believer here as Ambier takes out the Poopinator's level 3, and shots being fired from Fokker gets a revenge on Imbier there, and we have a pyro sighting, and that is Lore. Oh my god, he has got almost every kit in this game except Sniper, and I believe a Heavy, but Lore doing work here as he drops it here for Ghost. Ghost trying to rocket boost his way to the opposite end here. Hopefully try to get this in his favor. He's bleeding out. Let's see if he can get that. As if he can get this in his main here, it will be now 9-7, and it is 9-7 in the favor of Cryptic Gaming, and this is really going to help out and really apply the pressure here to the Terribles. With just a shade over 3 minutes, now the Terribles are going to do some work here and try to get in there and pick this intel up quickly, because the clock is working against them big time here, Bait.
Yeah, they don't have a whole lot of time. Then I don't know. Cryptic's got to make sure that they don't cap that next point. They got to save this, so that engineer's got to get down there as soon as he spawns in. He just needs to put up a defense.
Well, let me ask you this, Bait. Now, it may be a little cheesy, but who cares? I mean, a win's a win. Would you camp the intel big time and not play out too far into the neutral area? Just kind of like camp it up in your main. Would you do that? In your spawn area?
If I was the team captain right there, I'd be running. I don't know. I believe it's legal. Run 2 NGs. Make sure they do not cap that. With 2 engineers, 2 sentries, it's going to be very hard to take out, grab any intel. And if I'm ahead by 1 and there's only 2 minutes left, I'm sitting up in my base making sure nobody touches that intel. I'm not pushing at all. I'm not taking any chances.
Yeah. I'm not sure if they can or not. I'll have to take a look at that. They can have 2 engines. But yeah, you would think to do that. But if we haven't seen it now, it probably can't happen. But nevertheless, right now the blue side said screw it. Cryptic, the blue side, coming out here, and they're just pushing out now from their spawn area as they're defending the intel. The Terribles were trying to get it, but they didn't quite get it yet. As right now, it is 9-7 right now. Again, the 2-point lead here going to Cryptic as they're holding off the Terribles. Terribles right now from the top. It looks like we have Fokker as the demo. He's going to back off a little bit. He was low on health there. And I got to give props to Cryptic. Even though they're defending out here, they're pushing a little bit into the Terribles area, but the Terribles pick up another point here. It is now 9-8 as things inch a little bit closer here. A minute and a half. The pressure is being applied to level 3, taken out by Tordana. And Tordana again doing some work here for the Terribles, so he's doing some work, and really if they pull out the win, he would be my pick for the Iron Man. But right now we have Dart as the medic picking up the intel for Cryptic. It is 9-8 right now as we get a little bit over a minute here, as Volt has the intel for his side, so both teams have it, and it has been dropped there. Nice shot there from Embier as he defends it, takes out Volt. So right now 9-8, shots being fired. Here's the scout here, he picks it up. That is cake for the Terribles. He's going to get some meds. Let's see what he can do here as he's taking it back. No, he gets taken out by Embier. Nice demo shot. What a save, but we do have Fokker picking it up. Let's see if Fokker can bring it back. Here they go. It is now 10-8. The Cryptic has picked up another round, but it is now 10-9. Can just a little bit over 30 seconds. Can the Terribles do it? Let's see if they can. Poopinator's putting up a dispenser here along with a level 1 here, trying to defend it off. Here comes Ghost here, coming out of the spawn. Lorp setting it up. We do have a heavy here. It is green. He's defending it, and you called it, my friend. They're going to put everything and the kitchen sink on this. And what a sneaky move by Tordana, but he gets taken out there. So this may help here to extend the round into overtime. It is green right now with the medic here from Ghost. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Kryptonic. Woo! 10-9. They pull out this win. Wow, what a match, Bait.
That was a good match. That was very fun to see. Came down way down to the end there. But I am, as Tordana mentions, I am a little awkward. I mean, I believe that if the intel's out, I believe there should have been overtime. I don't know what's going on.
Well, that might be what's going on here. We're going to take a look. As no one's left yet, no good games. That might be the issue here. Oh, let's see. Oh, the good games is good games are thrown around. So I'm not. Did you read it in chat there?
Oh no, I forgot. Once if somebody has the intel while the round is over, then there will be overtime. But because he died before the round was over, then there was no overtime.
Yeah, they had to keep touching it, so then that wasn't done. So yeah, very good game. I'm glad we casted it. I mean, this thing was freaking intense. 10-9, and really with the CPI score and or RPI, even though Terribles lost, they shouldn't go down that much because they held off pretty good, and Cryptic Gaming will hold their #1 seed at least for until next week. They will go 3-0, but wow, Bait, they really had a fight for this one to the end, and kudos to Terribles. Great match by them, and they will go to 2-1, but not too shabby. They're going to be a force to be reckoned with in this league along with Cryptic. So we're going to be looking for some good matches in the future here between these two teams, and I'm sure we'll definitely cast them again, Bait.
Yeah, I mean, that was a great match between 1 and 2. Obviously, you could see that they are the 1 and 2. You could see that they did not have that much of a level difference. I mean, Terrible's running an awkward, not the normal strat, you know, the 2 soldiers, 2 scouts, a medic, and a demo. They're running the spy, they're running the awkward things, but they're getting it done, so...
Right now, I'm going to see if I can get them into an interview here, as I'm going to try to hit them up. In the meantime, Mayday, if you can, we'll just take a break really quick. Stand by. Give us a few moments here. You'll hear some silence. Hopefully, Mayday will play some music really quick. We'll be right back, and we're trying to get Cryptic Gaming here for a quick interview. Here to e-rev TV as we watched a very intense match on Turbine for Cryptic Gaming going up against the Terribles, and right now I'm going to have Cryptic Gaming coming in, all 6 of their players, and we're going to give them a live interview here, as it really, what an intense match here, and I hope you guys, the viewers out there, enjoyed it, and also for you that are watching it on the archive, oh man, what an insane match here, as I'm going to pull them in right now, so bear with me just a second here. Alright, I'm pulling them in live, ladies and gentlemen. We have the 6 members, or almost 6 here. It looks like we only have 5, and it looks like we're waiting for 1 more, but that's fine. We'll get the last guy. So, welcome in Cryptic Gaming. Right now in the vent here, we have Dart, Imbier, Ghost, Infidel. It is green, and looks like we're going to be missing Lore here, as Lore is coming in. And there it is. There's Lore. All right, welcome, guys. Congratulations on an intense win there. You guys really had to pull it out big time. Yep. All right, well, first off, I'm going to give this question to Infidel. Now, you guys started off slow there. Did they surprise you in the first point, in the first half there, when they took it so quick? Did that throw you guys off guard a little bit?
A little bit, but most of the time was their scout and spy didn't manage to work together real well and surprised me and had no more sentry in a second.
Yeah, my co-caster here was just noticing how, I believe it was Tordana, he was just really tormenting you guys in the first half as the spy, and then from the midpoint of the second half towards the end there, he was causing a lot of havoc. During some of the portions there, you held him off there. Were you guys looking to hold him because he was causing a lot of problems? Was he a focus for you guys?
The spy? Not really. Like, we would listen for, like, fall damage and stuff. Like, I heard him fall once. That's when he stabbed 2 of us, because no one turned around. But there was little things that gave him away, like you could hear his legs break whenever he fell and stuff. But like we just let him come to us and we dealt with them.
Awesome. Yeah, mainly through the match, our goal was just to keep focusing on the caps and not so much worrying about the spy or anything.
Yeah, if we just sat in mid, we were gonna get it.
One thing, and we noticed this big time, was your soldier play. It is green. I mean, my God, you're a straight up G along with Ghost. You two were doing work, but you also got to give kudos to Dart as the medic. You three were really doing some work there, and for me, you know, not getting into the map like I should, but I was very surprised how easy it was for you guys to get in there and then pass the intel to your scouts and lore, cleaning up the mess towards the end. Were you guys feeling it there, like inside you knew you guys were really causing problems to the Terribles there?
Yeah. We were just putting it all out there and like we just did it. They weren't pushing out as much. Like as soon as we walk out in the mid, they would back off. We just think their whole strategy was just to let us like pop in there, but they didn't have any Uber to counter our sentry, which they had to use the spy and stuff. The strategy was weird. We didn't see anything like it before.
Took a little while to get used to. Like, the very beginning.
Now another thing CTF isn't really our game, so.
Yeah.
All right, before we let you go, I'm going to give each of you guys an opportunity to get some shout-outs across the airwaves. First start, I'm going to start out with you. Is there anybody out there, maybe alternative lifestyle partner, maybe a girl, I don't know, a guy, I don't care how you roll, but is there any shout-outs for anybody, bro?
No, not really. People I asked didn't want to watch, said it was a waste of their time. That's queers.
All right, Envier, what do you have, bro, if anything?
Oh yeah, my mom is she actually watched the shoutcast. I convinced her that she didn't have anything better to do, so that's what she's doing.
All right, what's up, moms? All right, Ghost, what do you got?
I don't know, I'd just like to give a shout out to KP being a monster soldier right now, and Team Lightning Bolt for being some pretty cool guys once you get to know.
All right, Infidel, what you got, bro?
Yeah, she gave a shout out to Reckless and Tug from Cryptic Gaming who supported us in for our intro and servers.
All right, the soldier wrecker there, it is green, doing work. What do you got, bro?
I would like to give a shout out to Smith for being the one that first got me into competitive Tier 2, and Death, because Death is awesome.
And last and definitely not least, Lore, what do you have?
I would like to make a shout out to my twin brother, who is It Is Green.
All right. Well, that's all we have. Before we let you go, Bait, did you have any questions for Cryptic?
No, I'd just like to state that you guys had a great core. You guys did a great job, and I look forward to watching you guys and possibly playing against you guys in CEVO sometime.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool beans.
Thanks a lot, guys, for joining us, and the archive will be up later tonight, so you guys, if you guys want to watch your guys' play, it'll be up. And again, for anybody else out there that's watching it live, let your friends know at www.e-rev.tv. You can catch the archive. Just join our site, and then click on the front page. You'll see it right there on the left-hand side. Click it, and just watch it, and have fun with it. So, again, guys, thanks for joining us, Cryptic Gaming, and you guys will be going 3-0. Peace. All right, Bait.
See you, man.
Bait, very entertaining as we get ready for next week in TWL. It's going to be pretty intense. From what we saw today, tonight, this evening, who knows what we're going to see next week. I mean, this was an intense match. I mean, just back and forth action between the two teams, and hopefully we get to see that throughout the rest of the league play here at TWL. I'm very surprised of the teams that are in here playing it hard. I mean, I thought it was going to be a little light, but I'm very impressed with the teams and the way that they're playing in here, Bait.
It's very good to see the growth of TF2, actually seeing it, firsthand experience. I mean, everybody used to say that TWL was not the greatest league, but they're coming pretty strong with this 6v6 no crits, and it's getting out there. Good teams entering all leagues, trying to show that they got what it takes. So it's very nice to see everybody just showing that TF2 is a good force for the competitive gaming leagues.
Yep. All right. Well, one thing I want to apologize apologize to the masses out there. I know I called the Intel plans and I called kits, you know, like medics and stuff. I got so many games locked up in my head. Sometimes I throw those off, so I want to apologize about that, as I had a couple brain farts, but I'll clean that up for next time. But until next time, this is Anger along with Bait and of course Mayday doing it up on the video, rocking it hard. Until next week on TWL, I would like to say good night as Cryptic Gaming pulls it out against the Terribles 10-9. So until next time, adios.
Responsible for any monitor to head-related injuries. View at your own risk.
e-rev. Applied